Hey y'all. In case you guys can't see, I'm a little mix of haunted, a little bit of exhausted, a little bit of just like all over the place right now. And that is because I'm not even gonna front. It's time of the month for me, y'all. And I must say that this one is rude. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know if you guys can see it in my eyes. I'm in a lot of pain. But we're gonna check through this because it popped into my mind. I think it's so important to discuss. So no, I'm not driving to set for this episode. I'm not doing it. Be mad if you want to. I'm not, okay? It's just gonna be me. And even though you see the butterfly background and my comfort blanket, it is not a couch confessions party. But we're gonna be doing the episode here because your girl is just dying and I still want to give you guys an episode. So yeah. Side note though, I don't know what it is. If you ever, like, if my birthday's coming up, okay, if you ever want to get me something that I love, materials that feel good against the skin, yo. It is like so good. You don't understand. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just putting it out there. Anyway, sorry, I had an eye itch. Okay, enough about that. Let's get into this. So this is your girl MELO, and you're watching Raw Talk with MELO, and I am low energy because your girl's broke up right now, but we're gonna do this together. But let's still get the energy up. It's just gonna be lighter, okay? So GEEEZZ. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope unless I have the energy, we can't do it. So we're just gonna leave it out for today. I feel like that was a major disrespect to the Raw family. Apologies. So I'm gonna get right into it. You guys know me, I'm pretty raw. I say things that people are like, why would you say that? How could you have said that? I'm saying it. So women, I don't know if it is just MELO, but right before my period, yeah, I am ready to like run up the whole walls type of horny. I'm very like I might roar like a lion. Like, you know, one of those, right? And then when my period actually starts and I'm on it, it's worse. And I feel like that's real messed up. Like, that's real messed up. I feel like it's real messed up because I can't do nothing. And then there's just levels to the disrespect that a woman's body experiences while her menstrual happens. Like, you get your best breasts of life if you're from the itty bitty titty community as I am, and you can't even use them because they're tender. What? Like, it's so irritating. And it just, let me stop ranting. I feel like I sound like some angry high school chick. So let's move forward. The reason why I'm bringing all this up is in the process of me thinking about all this and how messed up it is and why do I deal with this every month, I thought about the fact of soul ties. Soul ties. If you don't know what that is, please look it up, or you could just kind of listen to me. But I always tell people, do your own research as well, because I still research. I don't know everything. I just speak from opinions and the little that I know, right? So sorry. So a soul tie. One second. Okay, we're back. So apologies. So a soul tie is essentially the connection that you get with somebody else when you guys are sexually active together, okay? Now, the reason why it's called a soul tie, to me personally, even though yes, there's a full thing for it, is it kind of hooks you guys. You are connected in a way that not everybody's gonna understand, and it can be hard to get away from. It can be hard to let go of, to get out. There's just levels to it, but we're gonna talk about it. So the fun fact that I had learned that even made me think about any form of soul ties, which was mainly because I was dating this guy at the time and he put me on. But I learned, like scientifically, if you're talking about that aspect of it, that every time a woman sleeps with a man, he actually leaves some sort of DNA behind in her. Wild. Like, I was like, wait, what? It doesn't matter times I bathe, all that doesn't matter. He's still in there. You mean like he, like, no, also no seed. It's just, okay. So I was mind blown. I was slightly disgusted also. Reason why I was disgusted is because I thought about like women that are escorts, or because we can't use the P word anymore. But it's the same thing. But yeah. And just like have multiple partners, that's insane. And then I think about all of them leaving a little piece of themselves in you, just marinating. Moving on. So that's why I think it's also so important to bring up this topic. Also, the fact that like we live in a society now where like girls got girlfriend, my girl got a girlfriend, my man got a boyfriend. Like, there are various different dynamics of relationships now, which I find quite interesting, actually. I find it kind of intriguing to learn about, not partake in all of them, no. Fun fact about MELO. Ooh, my family doesn't know this. Ooh, my brother doesn't know this. Oh. Okay, so big woman. I'm still nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to amp myself up. So I am a heterosexual woman. I'm straight, right? However, people might find it odd when I say that I find bisexual men attractive. It might sound a little shocking. Like, what do you mean? You like just men, so how do you feel comfortable with your man being interested in men? It does not bother me. If anything, he's open to both sides. I think that's kind of wild. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of fun. You know, like, I don't know. It's just kind of how I look at it. Like, yeah, that's so exhilarating to me. Like, what does that do for you? I think kind of it's just also intriguing for me to be able to ask him, like, what does that do for you? What does the male do for you that the woman's not doing for you? Because girls are out here living their best life. Let me not get too much detail out here, okay? But yeah, to me, it's essentially no different from a man that's dating a woman and a woman has a girl. But let me be clear. Even though I'm open to bisexual men, if you're dating me, then you're dating me. Don't hit me and be like, yeah, so I have a dude that's on the side. I just see him whenever I need to. That's a no. I respect your sexuality, but then you can drop me and go for male if you'd like to. But you can't have both. Idiotic. So, and that would be regardless for me, regardless. But I do find it attractive. I don't know what it is. It's so odd for me to say that out loud, but it's something that I've always known, like, in my mind. Anyway, soul ties. Wrap it all up. So the first aspect about soul ties that I wanted to talk about is from my own personal experience that I've had, and that was the idea of so there's an individual that I was attached to sexually, and we were in a relationship, so yes, I guess relationship wise, but to be honest, I didn't really want the individual anymore. I knew that I was no longer attracted to them long term. I don't even know if that makes sense to say, but I just knew that, like, I'm attracted to you for the time being of having sex. After that, I no longer care. You know, give me what I need and don't look at me, don't talk to me, and no, I don't want to cuddle. Like, you know, so I would always wonder, like, when I finally have my moments, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done with this. Like, this is really messed up. Like, I'm hurting this individual. Like, I should just stop. It's like I still keep calling him back. Or he'd call me and I'd be like, yeah, your door's open. Like, it was kind of like, I almost felt like a fiend for it. Him in particular. But it's odd because we're adults. The sex was not that good to me. It was not. But I kept calling this individual back. I couldn't grasp it. I was like, why do I keep calling you? Like, is it just comfort? Is it because you're easy? Like, what is it? What is it that I keep hitting you back up for when I know that when I'm done, I'm gonna want you to just leave? Like, can you get up and go? No, don't ask me if you can stay. No, I don't want to cuddle. Let's not make this awkward. You know what this is. Can you just go home? Right? Wow, that sounds pretty savage now that I like look back. He should have punched me in the face. Not really, but like. So, it made me stop and think, and I was like, what is this? Like, why am I not able to get rid of this person? Like, what is it? It's a soul tie. So, I think it's really important to bring to people's attention, be very careful who you choose to have intercourse with, because soul ties are very real and you can get tied down to somebody that you know you don't even business. Like, you just, I don't really care for your sex. It's trash to me now at this point. I'm not attracted to you either, so why am I here? Like, it's almost like you don't, you know those ones when you know someone ain't, you know, like they're just, no, it's a no for me. And it starts to hit like them prime time hours. That's what I like to call them, prime time hours. And it's like 10, 12, 1, 2, 3 is a dangerous time. You know, if so, we're gonna touch on Jezebel spirits just now, succubus and incubus spirits as well. Oh, you guys didn't think you were safe on my channel. No, we're talking about you guys as well. So, yeah, just sorry if I get sidetracked, guys. I'm like working through cramps to talk to you guys right now. Yeah, but just knowing that there's nothing there for you and you're still just attached to that individual. Oh, that's what I was saying. Be very careful about who you choose to sleep with, okay? It is very important, because let me tell you this. If you are messing with a chick or a dude that has multiple sex partners, they have multiple soul ties, okay? And all them spirits, all this stuff that get close for this. Okay, so are you guys aware that with soul ties, if somebody has a lot of disgusting energies, like bottom of the barrel, low people, negative all the time, just want to fight, don't care about nothing but being high, all that kind of stuff, right? If they slept with those people and they're attached to those people, they actually absorb, I'll just say it that way, like a sponge. You absorb all of their crap, all of their low vibrational, disgusting, negative, just thinking about it makes me shiver, right? You're absorbing that every time you have sex with them, and every time more and more and more, and again, and another night, and another night, and another night, you are just drowning yourself more and more. You'll start getting up in the morning and you're like, why do I feel like such an angry, negative person? Because you slapped negative Nancy last night and she's in your bed still. And she slapped 6 or 7 negative Pauls and Peters and Sams and all of them attached to you. Die. Other way around as well. Ladies, you could meet a guy and you could be one of those girls who hasn't had sex in forever, right? Or you don't have multiple partners, you like to just stick to one. But he has a shorty or somebody that he's sleeping with. Yeah, you better lock your legs. Lock your legs, okay? You don't want to open yourself up to that situation. You don't know the kind of woman that he or she is dealing with. You know the kind of person that he or she is dealing with, and you are now about to let him enter you and transfer that energy. That's a no. That's a no. And half them times you find out later my girl was goo gaga, like crazy in her head. Sucks to suck. Tie. Sucks to suck, right? Sorry, these things are just coming to me right now. So please, 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 please take heed of those things. Like, be aware of it, right? me sit back now. I just have to make sure you guys were listening to me about that. That is so important. I don't think you guys should pay attention to it. And the way that everybody's just moving reckless right this moment right now, just body for you and pussy for you. Like, it, guys, research soul ties. I promise you, you will change your life. You will change your life. Okay? Now, sorry. Okay. Now, for another aspect of soul ties, it is the idea that, how could I say this respectfully? Soul ties are spiritual connections as well. And there are such things as Jezebel spirits, and those are women that use sex and seduction in order to lure a man in, right? Almost think of like a siren. She's like singing to you all sweetly, but she's singing to you, she's seductive with it, right? And you're watching it, and in your mind as a dude, you're like, this is, nah, no, I don't wanna you. But then before you know it, couple drinks in, few switch eye looks back and forth, she may throw it back on you in a 1-2 dance, anything like that. Before you know it, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna slap it, and you're like, right? So you guys have a good time, do your thing, and in the morning or the next day or whatever, whether you're still at this place or not, you get up and you're like, why did I do that? What was that? Right? Yeah, my girl is a Jezebel. She is experienced at luring men in with ease. This is her job. This is her spirit. She lures men in on a regular basis. You are definitely not the only dude. She probably just did this to Sean and Chris last night. She probably, shoot, Jezebel spirits are able to like hook you, and she's also hooking 3 other men at the same time, and you don't even realize, because she's giving you the eyes at the right time in the club, in the dark. Sorry. But like, when you really think about it, yo, she has no mercy. Like, that's wild. That is wild, right? But this is a real thing, right? It's all incubus and succubus. Incubus being the female, succubus being the male, or other way around. And essentially, it is the same thing. The very same thing. Yeah. So, just be aware of these things, guys. Research them. Know what you're dealing with. Don't just let anybody in your bed. And that goes for anybody. Anybody. Don't just let anybody in your bed. Like, genuinely think about it. You guys have souls. You have a spirit within you. It's for you to protect that spirit. You are opening yourself up to whatever that individual has going on every time you spread your legs, ladies. Or like, men, you are not exempt. Thinking like, all right, well, you know, I don't have to deal with her, like, it's whatever. Even if she's not around you, you will be dealing with the ties that she has now made to you by you going in between her legs and inserting yourself. So that's one thing. Another thing about soul ties is they're not worth it unless it's somebody that you know it's just you two, okay? And for those couples that like to bring in an exterior person, that is another form of soul tie that you have now brought into your relationship. That is damn. You guys already had a sacred connection, and you just dash that away by adding in extra bodies and extra ties. It's no longer sacred. It is community. Community. Okay? It has lost all the sacred part to it. It's, You might as well just go bust a orgy. If that's the case, go hit up a sex party or something, right? Yeah, you got completely rid of the sacred aspect of what's going on with you. Again, guys, it's just my thoughts popping out to me. Feel free to educate me or correct me on anything that I'm saying at the bottom. We can go at it. We can figure this out. I don't mind. I don't want to say that. Okay. Another example of a succubus, yeah, is scripples. You know those strippers that be giving you little extra perks in the back room just if you pay cash? Yeah, she is probably going to take you for everything you have. Everything. Should you accidentally breed it. Ooh. Other aspects of soul ties are so you know friends with benefits? Why do you guys think they don't work? If they are working, one of you is lying. Most definitely one of you is lying. One person is comfortable with the situation, the other one is in their feels, they just don't want to tell you. Or they are in their feels and they're telling you and you're like, that's not what you are to me, homegirl or home dog. Like, you know what you are. You give me the box, you give me the pipe, and that's it, right? Those don't work, and the reason why they don't work, if you can take a guess, is ding 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 ding, soul tie. You can be a friend with benefits, and even if you go do your own thing and that person goes do their own thing, you guys are gonna be connected. You are going to have a hard time letting each other go. You are going to get ticked when you finally see that person with someone that they want to be with or they want to date, because in your body and your spirit and everything, it's no, that's mine, that's me, we connect. You should not have done that to yourself, baby girl. You should not have done that to yourself, baby boy. You shouldn't have done that to yourself because you decided to sign a verbalized contract, and now it's time for you to play your position and be cut. You can't be in your feels about it, but you will be. You guys following me? You will be. So that's something that you don't want to get yourself involved in or get yourself messed up in. Another aspect of soul ties that I think is really important to discuss is getting out of them. You are going to feel like you are drowning. Every time you take a step, the sand is just dipping, you're falling back down. Every time you try, you're just bloop. You are, why are my eyes like, dang. I also worked today, y'all. I worked on Thanksgiving. I don't even make moolah. Yeah. Getting out of them is very hard. When it was time for me to get out of mine, I just kept going back. Like going back and back and back again. And it's crazy because you know you don't want it. Like, you know that this is not it for me. You know that I'm not feeling you. I don't want to be here. You know that you can do better than them. You know that at this point the sex is trash for you. Like, you know, right? But you still keep, oh, okay, this person's available, that person's available. All right. Hi there. Hey babes, how are you doing? My family always prays at the front door. And I don't understand. They always pray at the front door. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear us. We're prayer warriors out here. We don't play. When someone's in danger, we feel like people are trying to do stuff to one of ours. It is a wrap. We're uniting and we're chopping it up spiritually together. But yes, keep listening to moi. So you definitely, my family is so brave. Let's just wait. Side note, you guys know when you're on your menstrual, I don't know where you guys break out, but I break out on my chin. But I can't complain still, because as soon as my period is over, it clears like the next day. Okay, so I can't remember what, oh, trying to get out. Yes, knowing that I'm no longer interested, knowing that I'm no longer attracted, knowing that I am ready to go and it's just not right. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, so yes, knowing that, I don't know if this is rude, but this is like the best feeling in the world for me. So yeah, so knowing that, so good, yeah. Yeah, it feels so good. You understand? You guys don't understand. Or maybe you do, but I love cleaning my ears, yo. Listen, and I don't know why, because nothing ever comes out of my ear. I don't know, it feels good. So, getting out of it is hectic. It is a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort and it's not easy. And I'm not gonna lie, when you do get out of it, that first couple of times you're gonna want to hit back. Like, excuse me, I had to block and delete and erase the number just so I would, I mean, I don't memorize numbers really that much anymore. So I had to literally delete it just so I wouldn't have the urge or anything to like reach out, be like, what's up? Do a little late night hit. Like, no. Mel had to fix up. It was time to grow up, stop, and just keep going. So it was time that I grew up. So yeah, how I got out of it was simply by doing that. I deprived myself. I deprived myself. It was the sweetest, most depressing deprivation of my life, but I did it for me because I need to get it away from this individual. Yeah, and like I said, it's just a tie because I was no longer being pleased how I wanted to be or anything. Like, it was just like I'm bored, so sure, and I'm a horn dog, so cool. Whatever, right? But yeah, I was not gonna get too much into it. Like, I just want you guys to really start taking it in and thinking about what soul ties are. Story time. So, soul ties. There's an individual that I was like, I'm like, listen, guys, let me just clear something up, by the way. When I say individuals over and over again, please don't think that this is a different person every time. It is not. As much as I'm a horn dog, I like to keep all my partners on one hand. And I've done so. Proud of myself, yo. So, yeah, don't get thrown off. It's just, I remember I respect people's business, so I don't, their privacy, so I don't put their name out here. But yeah, there was one individual that the soul tie got really intense on his end, I realized, because when I was starting to pull myself away, it was also, it was like, it's like he was fiending. Like, it was weird. Like, okay, I feel like when you're with someone, them like telling you like, yo, like, can I just eat you out or whatever, is like, it's more attractive than at that time, right? When you are no longer interested in something like that, or when you're trying to separate yourself or pull yourself away from them, and you, okay, so I got a message, it had been like months, right? And I get this message on my phone from him, and at first I don't even recognize who it is. I'm like, who is this? Because you guys, I don't know if you guys learned by now, my cutoff game is strong. It is strong, right? Especially if you cross me, it is strong, okay? Strong. So anyway, I just did that. Anyway, so I get this message, I don't really realize what it is, and when I finally like put two and two together, I'm like, you can't be serious. And you texted me this? So the text message read, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? I'm doing all right. What do you need? Yo, you want to come through? No, we don't do that anymore. You know this. So what's up? Do you need something, anything else? Like, are you good otherwise? All right, yo, I'm a level with you. Okay, can I please just eat it? Like, you want to drive your gas to my house just for me to put it in your mouth? And if you think I'm a type of girl where you can be like, no, we're just no sex, it's gonna be fine. When I show up, yeah, it's gonna be no sex. Because that was the agreement. I don't care how I feel. I could want to climb you. The fact that we stated that from the get-go, I'll respect it. I am strong like that. Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, so do you think some of those moments you're gonna be slick and you'll be able to come through and it's gonna become something else just because you got me revved up? Like, no, you're gonna take care of me and then I'm going to and walk you to the door because that's what you came here for. But remember, I'm not trying to have any form of tie anymore, even though it's, you know, I'm not trying to have the same tie. So I was just like, that sounds great and all, but no. And then I went and got my toy because now I was like revved up. It was in my thoughts, right? Okay. I was mind blown and kind of turned off that you would even just be like, yo, can I just please eat it? Like, that's weird. That's weird. You're weird as hell, bro. Like, I don't. It's not like we're talking. It's not like we're not together. I don't understand. And then it made me stop and think, right? How many girls do you just put their box in your mouth? No, I don't want to put my box in your mouth. So just some stuff to think about, guys. Okay? Just, and ladies, that might sound, you guys are probably looking at me like, what, are you dumb? This guy said he was gonna come eat the box for you and then leave. We're all grown, right? That shit was tempting. It was tempting. But nah, because I don't want to deal with the long, like, I don't want to deal with the, no. I don't want to deal with everything else that comes with it in the long run. I don't. And dudes like that are like fiends to me. Like, you're gonna, and again, it's different when I'm actually interested in you, which is probably so biased, but like, it's like you're fiending. You can be a fiend if I'm interested. You can be a fiend if we're together. You could be a fiend if we know it's like that between us. Cool, I don't mind. Live your best life. Enjoy. But Not in this instant. No. Mm-mm. No. And ladies, this is for the ladies. Stop giving into soul ties when you know you're not going to enjoy it. Is it really worth it, baby girl? Is it? That's my sad for you nose twitch. Like, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I'm giving all my like cues away. But yeah. Why? I don't know, my crew neck always does that. But please just take heed on your soul ties. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing right now. For the couples that are experimental, because listen, enjoy it. I'm a strong believer of enjoy it. Life is like have fun with it, right? Have a healthy sexual life. Like, have fun. You got a high libido? Shoot, wear it out. Like, have fun. Just know who you're doing it with and what you're like. Just please. Because half the time, you don't really know what someone's doing. Ladies, if just because a guy tells you that it's just you, are you guys really still, is that really still a thing to just automatically believe that? I'm so sorry. I think I just saw straight to the back of my throat with that laugh. But yeah, that, ladies, please, 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 please. And men, both ways. Yo, girls are out here moving like dudes. I can admit that. They are, okay? So if she tells you it's just you, my dude, it doesn't necessarily mean it's just you. It's not just you. Unless you guys have both had like your options and you realize, okay, like, nah, I'm focused on just you, then that's different. Right? And I'm referring to like them fresh couple, like, it doesn't even matter if it's not fresh. I'm not supposed to say with that, but I'm talking pure foolishness at this point. But yeah, please know what's really going on. And guys, can we just please get to a point in our lives where there are other people? Just state it. Shoot, we are grown. Let the person say, all right, yes to that or no to that. She has that right to not want to have all them different spirits and dirty, slutty boss energies attached to her, okay? And if you want them attached to you, do you leave her out of it? That is a disrespect, okay? And vice versa. Ladies, if you know that you have a male who's actually deciding to just be committed to you, because that's big, that's great. And you know that you may have like one other dude that's like your option, you should let him know that. And then you guys need to have a discussion of homeboy needs to get cut or not. Okay? Okay? My baby hairs are already growing out a lot. I don't know why I braid my hair. It doesn't last. Yeah. Just take care of your body. Remember that there's a spirit in there. Okay? And remember that just because your spirit is a clean spirit doesn't mean everybody else is. And just because your spirit is of the light, listen. Demons can get at you through sexual intercourse. Yes. All right? So be aware of that as well, please. Please, please, please. Like, okay, guys, you ever meet a shorty and you're like, oh, this girl, like, she's taking off everything, like, she's doing really well, okay, bless, and then you sleep with her, and after she gets comfortable for like a couple times, you start to see like the real spirit that's within her. Like, you might start getting busy with work now, and you're not always available, she's not getting it like she used to, and now she's just like just like on a rampage at all times. I don't know who needed to hear that, but you need to free yourself from that and start cleansing ASAP. ASAP, okay? I'm getting a lot of stuff. I don't really like it. um if um okay. Oh, oh, honey. Okay. If, oh, okay. Sorry, this one's intense. Okay. If it was a friendship situation for somebody and you as the woman caught the feels but the other individual has let you know that, yo, you're not nothing to me, and you find out that you're pregnant, who is this? Stop carrying a bunch of anger and resentment toward this man. You're putting that into your baby right now. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you are putting that angry, irritated spirit. Your baby is connected to you directly. It's literally within you. You are giving that off to your baby. And you need to stop that, okay? He will either man up or not, but you as your mom need to put your you first. You need to put that baby first, okay? How do we get to this from soul ties? You need to put yourself and that baby first. He's not going to get it together. He has another soul tie, but it's not even it's not a soul tie from sex. Yeah, he has another soul tie. Oh, this breaks my heart for her. Yeah, you need to take care of you and yours. It's gonna be you and yours by yourself for a while. Yeah, take care of you and yours. Okay, that baby's gonna need you. Yeah. Ooh. Um. Um. Whoever you are, I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter what you were, escort, stripper, bottle service. It doesn't matter what you were. He needs to man up. Yeah. Yeah. So. Now I'm exhausted and drained. y'all are definitely going through a process, a journey with me, yo. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Soul ties are very important. Thank you guys for bearing with me through this episode. I know it was really like just different, and it looks like I didn't even try, but I tried. I'm just dying. And you guys kind of got to see kind of how I work, which is a little weird. I might cut that. I don't know if I want that in there. And yeah. Be aware of your soul, who you're sleeping with. Be aware of the connections that you're making sexually. And please, 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 take heed of the spirit that you're attaching yourself to and who they're attached to. Okay? It's very important. But guys, this was Raw Talk with Mello. And next time I see you, my energy is going to be much better, because it will be in a different week. And I always tell you guys 2 things, and that is spread love, but always keep it raw. And I'm going to add a 3rd one, and that is protect yourself physically and spiritually. Protect yourself, you guys. There's a lot going on right now, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So, okay, protect yourselves. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for rocking me, Raw family, even when I'm not perfect, even when I'm like looking crazy and all over the place. You guys still rock with me, and I really appreciate it. So, love you guys. Bye.